because this is life-changing and sometimes life-saving. So thank you so much for supporting me, and we've got so much to catch up on. I love ya.
This is life-changing. Okay, so we begin with the delightful Dylan Mulvaney. You know, the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know if you knew this, but Dylan was away for a while after having a facelift. It was a serious surgery, you know, to finally help him express his true gender identity, you know. But now he's back, right? His face is all healed up, and he's back with a face reveal video that only reveals the downside of plastic surgery. So let's watch that.
That's a wrap on face reveal. Oh my gosh, hi, I missed you. You know I have a flair for the dramatics, but it's so good, right? I'm so happy, and it's still me, it's just a little bit softer of a version. And I just hope that all trans and non-binary people can get the gender-affirming resources that they need, because this is life-changing and sometimes life-saving. So thank you so much for supporting me, and we've got so much to catch up on. I love ya.
This is life-changing. I mean, this is life-changing. For me, this is one serious waste of time and money. I mean, after spending all that time and money, Dylan Mulvaney still looks like a man. I mean, even a drag queen with cheap makeup looks more feminine in comparison. This is supposed to be the product of face feminization surgery, but what Dylan got was a terrible nose job. It looks like they promised him, you know, a silent, unnoticeable facelift, because I honestly can't see the difference. Guys, maybe I'm not seeing clearly, but I don't see the difference. What exactly is the difference between Dylan of the past and Dylan in the present? What noticeable difference is even there? What is the difference? Also, who was the creative director for this face reveal video? I mean, this was supposed to be a face reveal, not a full body reveal. I mean, you probably could have sold this face as feminine if you didn't reveal those thin hips and broad shoulders. I'm just saying. I mean, as Shakira said, those hips don't lie. And those shoulder blades are terribly transphobic, because they definitely don't accept Dylan's truth. And that jaw, boy, that jaw, no surgery can help that jaw. No surgery, as in, no amount of surgery can make that jaw feminine. That jaw is an unrepentant bigot. And let's not forget the Adam's apple. Hey God. I mean, that's the icing on the cake of this insanity. All that makeup and still nothing to conceal that triumphant Adam's apple. It has, despite all efforts, vehemently refused to affirm Dylan's gender identity. This is not me saying, no, Dylan, you're not a girl. This is everything in Dylan's body saying, no, my guy, you are a guy. You know, see, there's nothing you can do against the truth. There's just absolutely nothing you can do against the truth. No nip and talk can change biological facts. This guy is still a man, and he will always be a man. Now he's just a man with a weird-looking face. And I wonder when the bias remorse is going to finally kick in. Probably when he can no longer run away from the reality that he looks like a more masculine, young Caitlyn Jenner with more time on his hands to express regrets. Dylan, I hate to break it to you, my friend, but nothing about your new face is remotely feminine or softer as you claim at the end of the video. You should have just tried to normalize the bubble-headed jawline the same way you intend to normalize the bulge. Even though I feel strongly that in no distant time, you flip it over to make a vagina. And I feel for Americans because if Dylan's dream finally becomes a reality for all trans individuals, the government is going to take part of your hard-earned income and use it to finance this so-called gender-affirming healthcare in the name of universal healthcare. I really feel sorry for you guys because you guys are going to soon be paying for this if care is not taken. Alright, this next video is of this guy who claimed to have been a woman for years now, but still faced so much hate and transphobia when he used a single-use female bathroom. And even his friend turned on him. So here's the clip. Let's watch this.
Well, this is just lovely. I had a neighbor confront me for using the women's restroom. I lived here for 4.5 years. Everyone should know that I'm a trans woman. I've always been known as Kaylee. I've always used she, her pronoun. I've been having some stomach issues because of Trulicity, and I had to use the bathroom real quick. And they're single-use bathrooms, and it's the only place that I feel safe using the women's bathroom. Well, I got done and got out, and this neighbor was talking to another neighbor and started pointing out the sign. I knew exactly what she was talking about because there's a big old woman sign. And I'm like, is there a problem? She's like, yeah, you're using the woman's restroom. You're a man. And I said, I'm a trans woman. She's like, no, you're a man. And she kept saying that over and over. And she kept saying, you're not a she, you're a he. You shouldn't be using it. You were born a man. And just over and over. And honestly, I just lost it. And just started screaming and swearing. I just couldn't handle it. This is my home. This is my safe place. I should be able to use the restroom. The apartment manager knows I'm trans. Everyone knows my name is Kaylee. And then my group of friends, I thought my friends were all starting to yell at me saying I escalated, and because she had 2 kids. I didn't even see the kids. They were there and I just lost it. Fight, flight, or freeze, and I fought. You don't know what it's like to be a trans person. And then my one friend started yelling at me, and none of them stood up for them. They blamed me that I was the one that was at fault. When none of them stood up to me when this person kept calling me he, she, he, man, like triggering and awful. Like, I deal with enough on here. Like, my apartment should be a safe place. There's nothing safe for a trans person. There is nothing safe for a trans person. This is the life. And it sucks. And even when you have your friends don't have your back. And then my one friend, Annette, just starts screaming at me, and I'm like, start screaming back at her. I'm done. These are fair weather friends. These are not the friends that I need, want, and deserve. And if I can't find it here, I will find it elsewhere. So, I don't know. I'm so fucking triggered and feeling so awful. Like, I just want to die. It fucking sucks. Here's what the men's and women's groups. So they're single-use bathrooms. So you can see there's the men's. Here's the women's. Oh, thank you.
This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. There is no way this is not a joke. I mean, he's using all the buzzwords so ineffectively. And no one in their right mind will buy what he's selling. Even those in the trans community will be like, dude, are you sure you're trans? Dude, you have to sell it. Like, you have to sell it. Where's your lipstick and multicolored eyeshadow? You need pink hair and 1 or 2 nose rings. You can't just walk around with that 5 o'clock shadow and expect everyone to think you're a woman. I mean, I can't believe you've been doing this for 4.5 years. And yet you are yet to crack the code. I mean, just look at Mulvaney. Look at him. He's not up to 2 years in the game, and he has been able to convince Utter Beauty and Tampax that he is a woman. But what? You have been doing this for 4.5 years? And even your friends aren't even buying it? You changed your name to Kelly, right? But Dylan still goes by Dylan. I mean, that's a male given name, yet he's the most beautiful girl in America according to so many people. He had a meeting with the President of the United States less than a year after deciding to declare himself a girl. Kelly, you are a disappointment, my friend. You are. I need to tell you straight up, man to man. You are a disappointment. You need to up your game. Men are usually good at being women, but you are disappointing. I mean, this is such an epic disappointment and pathetic failure, and it is not acceptable. I mean, if you are open to some cis-planning from a cis-straight Nigerian man, well, yeah, it is. Maybe this is not for you. Of course, it's not for anyone, but most especially you. So stop trying. Stop trying and stay away from women's restroom, okay? Just stay away. It doesn't matter that it is a single-use restroom. It is not for you. No one needs to explain this to you. I mean, you should be old enough to know by now. Stop embarrassing yourself. Even if people want to pretend that you are a woman, let's say we all want to pretend that you're a woman, you've thus far not given us so much to work with. You are unmistakably and undeniably a full-fledged man. And maybe you should consider changing your name back to Kelvin, okay? I mean, I'm not sure this guy even looks at himself in the mirror and is convinced that he's a woman. Like, I'm not sure you are buying this. I'm not sure this guy himself is buying this. This is unsellable. It is so unsellable. All right, this last video features a very troubled young fellow. You know, according to this person, the problem is that people don't care about his or her feeling. I mean, I can't even tell what gender this person claims to be. So let's watch and find out.
I don't understand what is so hard about correcting other people when they misgender others. Like, it takes you like 2 seconds, but you know what it takes for me to have to constantly do that? A lot of fucking unnecessary emotional labor that I already have to take on a daily basis just to exist and be who I am. But you don't have the energy to speak up and say something on my behalf. And I just have to keep white knuckling this.
These people are mad. No. These people are moving mad. I guess that's a she, right? Because when they try to present themselves as male, as masculine, it's a good indication that that's a she. So she doesn't know why it is so hard for others to correct people for using the so-called wrong pronouns to refer to her. So all these tears are for the fact that someone didn't use whatever pronoun she prefers, and no one corrected them, so to speak. Young lady, you're not ready to continue living on this planet, oh. You're not. If this causes you so much pain, I can only imagine what will happen if you lose a loved one. Like, what do you want? What exactly do you want? For everyone to participate in your speech policing, carrying the burden of ensuring everyone respects your pretense? So it is not enough that some people respect your false identity. They also have to ensure that other people respect your false identity, because it is so hard for you to exist with your false identity. I don't know if you've ever noticed, though. I don't know if you've ever noticed, young lady, but do you know that people have jobs? Everyone has their own problems and struggles. People are dealing with so much. The cost of everything is at an all-time high right now. People have families and kids, and guess what? They also have emotional needs. They get triggered too, and they have to deal with other people's behavior that they may perceive as offensive. And do you know how we all deal with it? Do you know how? We deal with it without complaining. That's what we do. Most times without even asking for assistance. In fact, most of us have never shared our struggles on social media, calling on the whole world to fight for our right to not get offended. Never. And you're not special. You're not special because you have multiple piercings on every part of your face and present yourself as a boy while your voice and uncontrollable emotions betray your claim. That doesn't make you unique. Look, there are children with cancer right now who have few months to live, and they haven't been this emotional while making such a ridiculous demand. There are children in Africa dying of hunger and treatable illnesses. Yet the ones who survive such extreme poverty wake up every day without a tear on their face and try to find ways to keep surviving, digging up resources that allow you to record yourself crying on a very expensive iPhone. So shut up. Shut your transgender mouth, get off TikTok, and get a freaking life. Do you think you are the only one? Oh God, do you really think you are the only one? This kind of whining just annoys the bloody hell out of me. Like, what nonsense. What absolute rubbish. You guys don't know what it's like for me to freaking exist. You guys don't know what it's like. I'm not trying to say, oh, please shut up. Shut your stupid mouth. What have you seen? What have you seen in this life? What exactly have you seen? Words. Truthful words are the reason you are struggling to exist. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? Like, are you okay? Are you okay? I mean, clearly you are not, obviously. You are not. No. I'm already angry. So let me not say too much before I say something that will get me kicked off this platform. So that's it, guys. That's it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the video, then hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring that notification bell. Also, I want to know what you think about, this crazy shenanigans on TikTok. What do you think about these people? Mulvaney, the guy who has been a woman, so to speak, for 4.5 years, and this whiny, I don't even know what to refer to him as, a whiny, annoying creature. What do you think about these people? Let me know in the comments, and until the next video, peace.